look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Sure. We'll try it. Oh, but it's already going. Hey guys! So this video is gonna be kind of dark because it got dark outside earlier than I had anticipated. Well, I just didn't get to film this video as early as I'd wanted to. Anyway, so it's gonna be a bit dark, but that's okay. It's fine. And last year I made a video talking about 2014, and so I thought I would do another one talking about this year. This year I turned 18, which means I am an adult according to the law. So I get to vote next year, or this year. What? Wow, I get to vote. So that was cool. Oh, my ears go weird. I also got cast in a, it's like a variety show at a theater, the theater nearest where I live, which is still like 45 minutes. And so I got to play Elsa in this variety show thing, and so I got to sing Let It Go, and that was fun. So now I have an Elsa wig, and I ended up making a actual costume, and I actually I did 2 birthday parties. Then I did 2 really big auditions. I auditioned to be in Shrek the Musical for the theater in the park that is in Kansas City. I didn't make it in, but that's okay. It was a really good experience. That was my first really professional audition experience, so it was really good to have that, and I'm definitely going to try again in future years because we ended up seeing the show and it was amazing. And then after that I auditioned for a scholarship. It's a singing competition that is also a scholarship for high schoolers, and it's called KC Superstar. So I auditioned, and I was number 156. I still have my sticker, and I made it to semifinals. So I got to do my semifinals. I sang Gravity by Sarah Bareilles, and that's one of my all-time favorite songs. I never get tired of singing it, and it was a really great experience to do that. And I actually did end up making it to finals, but I'll talk about that in a second. And then I graduated high school. So I was homeschooled through all of my high school years, so my graduation was awesome. We put together an actual ceremony and had my family from Texas come down, and we had a party and decorated everything. It was perfect. Oh, I also got accepted to the school of my dreams, and I competed for scholarships for that. That was back in February. That's a little going back. I was accepted to compete for Scholars Day and for a really big scholarship, and I didn't end up getting the really big scholarship because they only give out like 3 a year, but I did get a pretty good scholarship from that, and I got a scholarship for theater as well because I auditioned for that too. So anyway, moving on. And then this summer I had my first like real job that wasn't babysitting. So it was a good summer job. I worked in an office and did like some accounting stuff. So that's not like my dream job, or I don't want to be an accountant, but it was a really good job with good experience, and you know, everyone needs the moolah. And also throughout the summer, since I made it to finals for KC Superstar, it's a really big, the finals are a really big show. And so we rehearsed all summer. We had a big group opening number and another group number, and then working on my song. So we rehearsed all summer, and it was so much fun. It definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone because I sang the song Done by the band Perry, and it's a very upbeat song, and I I sort of made it more of a rock song than country, just because I may not like seem like a person that likes rock, but I do. I really do. So it was amazing, and I had like this vision in mind of what I wanted it to sound like. And they had actually like a really awesome band, and I got to work with the band and tell them everything that I wanted. And I will never forget the first time that the whole band was there and they started playing, and it was just exactly like I wanted it to sound like. And I got to be the rock star I've always wanted to be deep down inside, and it was so much fun. It was such a blast performing, and that was the finals for the top 10 out of the like 200 something people that auditioned, and then the 25 were there were 25 people that made it to semifinals, and there were the top 10 for finals. So the people, oh my gosh, people younger than me, like freshmen, were so talented, and it was insane. It was such a privilege to be on the same stage as them, and I had such a blast. It did end up placing third, which I'm still so surprised that I placed third. Oh my gosh. It was just such a blast to be there, and I'm so thankful for the scholarship that I did get. It helped me so much, and is still helping me throughout this first year of college, and I'm so thankful. It's backing up in, was it July? July, we went on a family vacation to Colorado, and that was super fun. And on the way there, we stopped in Amarillo, Texas, and then in New Mexico, we went to Santa Fe. And we were just shopping, and suddenly Reba McEntire walks by me, and I'm like, Mom, that's Reba! And she's like, what's wrong? That was Reba. I swear, that was Reba. And so, like, I kind of tried to follow her, but she, like, disappeared. And so I was like, that's fine. So we went to another store, and there she was again. And I was like, oh, that's her. I was like, Mom, that's Reba. And she's like, no, it's not. Still didn't believe me. And then we went to another store, and she came in again. And then I heard her talking to the salesperson, and I was like, without a doubt, in my mind at all, that is Reba McEntire. So then she left to another store, and I was telling my dad, I was like, Dad, we have, like, I just saw her. So we followed her to the store she went to, and my dad, finally, someone believed me. He saw her, and he was like, oh yeah, that's her. So I got a picture with her, I got to meet her. She was super nice. I kind of felt bad for, like, disturbing her shopping day, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's Reba. So that was so cool. The KC Superstar Finals were August 23rd, and we went straight from that and drove to Bolivar, where my college is, and we got it in around 1. I don't remember. But I started college the next day. Ha! So that was cool. So that's another thing I did this year. I started my first year of college at Southwest Baptist University. This is the school I've wanted to go to since I was 14. And just to see how God worked everything out so I could afford to go there is absolutely amazing. The next day, I auditioned for Annie Get Your Gun, which was the musical they were doing this semester. So I got to be a part of my first college production, and I got to play girl number 3 and Mrs. Blacktooth. So I had 2 roles. I had 5 quick changes. It's going from regular girl to Indian. So that was fun. Oh my gosh, it was such a fun show. I miss it. This year's been the hardest year of my life, but I've also learned the most. And I think I've changed a lot as a person. I struggle a lot with stress this year and anxiety and insecurities, and I've always struggled with those things, but something about this year was like a final battle of me finally realizing it's not about me. My life is not about me, and it's not about what I can or can't do. That what I can or can't do is irrelevant, because I serve a brilliant, all-powerful, and very, very capable God. And no matter how much I fail or how much I succeed, it doesn't matter, because my life isn't about me, and I don't have to be afraid or anxious or stressed, because God has carried me through this year. He's carried me through some really hard things in my life, and this year was about like me realizing that and seeing that life has to be so much more than me, and that it's about serving God and trusting Him and truly, truly surrendering to Him. I don't know, I just learned so much this year, and I think I've changed as a person for the better, and that's what, at the end of every year, that's what we should be seeing, is the change in ourselves and the things we've learned. And I have learned a lot, and I have changed, and I'm excited to see what next year brings. I'm excited to learn new things and meet new people. Sometimes I have so many words in my brain that they don't, it's like, here are all the thoughts that I have, and here's my mouth, and like this little space here is how things get out of my brain. And this is what happens when I try to speak. It's not pretty. It's not organized. And it doesn't make sense. So that's my year in review, of sorts. I had some really awesome things happen this year, and I'm so excited to see what 2016 brings. And I'm so excited to meet new people and do new things and learn new things and make new videos and hopefully try to make one video a week. We'll try. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with my really inconsistent videos. And I will see you next year. Happy New Year, guys.